Hey y'all, it's Abby, and for today's video I'm going to be showing you how to do this smoky eye with the blue winged eyeliner. And I'm sorry, I filmed outside for this video, so the sun's setting, the lighting's a little weird in parts of it, and you can probably hear like our air unit. I don't really know what it's called, like the thing that sits outside your house and like blows like air. I guess it's for the air conditioner, not really for sure. You can probably hear that out here too, so I'm sorry. I kind of waited for it to kick off, but then I was like, well, I don't think it's gonna kick off because it's summer, we're running our air, so you're just gonna have to listen to it, and I'm sorry. But just continue watching this video if you would like to learn how to do this makeup look though. And yeah, so here's the video. For today's makeup look, I'm going to start off with my eyes. So I'm just going to prime them with a little bit of this Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and I'm going to blend that out with a brush. And if you see me looking down at any time in the video, it is because I am looking down at my mirror down here to make sure that everything is good and blended. Okay, and then next I'm going to take a fluffy brush and just a white eyeshadow, and I'm going to just sweep that all over my eyelids to set that primer in place, or the concealer. So the next thing that I'm going to use is this Maybelline Color Tattoo Eye Chrome in the shade Bronze Sheen, and I'm just going to take a little bit of this and just put it on my outer corner, and I do this stuff one eye at a time. And then I take a brush like this one, this eyeshadow brush, and I just use that to like spread it across my lid and get it up into my crease a little bit. And you kind of have to work like a little bit fast with this stuff because it does dry pretty quickly. And then I just take this crease brush and I just blend it up into my crease as well. And so that just makes for a good base for this smoky eyeshadow look that we are going for today. Next, what we're going to do is I'm going to take a fluffy crease brush and I'm going to dip into this eyeshadow color in the Soph X palette, and I am just going to blend that all throughout my crease, and you're just going to use that to kind of like buff those edges out from the cream eyeshadow, and it just makes for a really good transition shade, and it just kind of evens everything out across your lid. And today, and you can use any kind of brown like eyeshadow, you could even use bronzer, that would work too. So yeah. And then the next eyeshadow color that we are going to be using is out of the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone eyeshadow palette. Now this packaging, the packaging of these are different now. They're the same shades, maybe a couple more shades, but the packaging on these eyeshadow palettes looks more like this one now, which obviously this isn't the Comfort Zone palette, but it's these shades in that packaging. So for this eyeshadow look, I'm going to take this shade right here, this sparkly brown shade, and I'm going to take that on the same fluffy brush that we were just using, and I'm just going to pick up some of that and just focus that on my outer corner and up into my crease just a little bit. What we're going to do is we're going to take this beautiful peachy shade eyeshadow, it's sparkly as well, and I'm just going to take that on my finger and put that, oh wait, first actually I'm going to take No, I think that will be fine. Okay, yeah. I'm just going to put this all over my eyelid, like halfway, probably to like the top of your eyeball, if that makes any sense. Like, and this eyeshadow is just, it's gorgeous. I love the shade. You can't really tell that much in this lighting, but it is so pretty and so sparkly, and I just love it. And so next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this golden highlighter out of this Soph X highlighting palette, and I'm just going to take that on my finger as well, and I'm going to put that in the inner third of my eyelid to just give it a little bit of a pop. And now you might find that you need to deepen up the crease again, since we done the darkest shade first. So you're just gonna take that same darker color out of the Wet n Wild palette, and you're just going to take that and just layer that back into the outer V in the crease area, and that just helps everything just blend together really smoothly. So, and if you need to, you can just take your blending brush, like a clean one, and just go through and just blend your crease up. Just kind of play around with it until you like the way that it looks. Next, what we're going to do is we are going to take the Wet n Wild Mega Liner in the shade Voltage Blue. I know it's very different than anything that I've ever done before. And you are going to create a cat eye on your eyelid. So how I do that is I just take it and I draw a straight line up from the corner of my eye, and then I take it from the top of that line and I just drag it down until it makes a triangle like that, and then you just finish up your eyeliner by doing a straight line all the way across. Alrighty, I'm going to go do the other eye off camera, and then I will be right back. So I'm back with my other eye done, and I have also changed my positioning just a little bit to catch the sun a little bit more because it's starting to get dark outside. So the next thing that we're going to do is foundation, and I'm using the Rimmel London Lasting 25-Hour Breathable Foundation, and this stuff is amazing. I love it. And you just like take this big doe foot applicator, and you don't have to dip in as many times as I do. I just do because, you know, I like a little bit more. But this foundation is just, it's super light, but I will warn you though, it dries pretty quickly. So because of that, I use a buffing brush to buff that into the skin, because I find that using my Beauty Blender it just doesn't really like get it blended in fast enough for me. And if you'll notice, it is a pretty like lighter weight foundation. It's not gonna give you the fullest coverage ever, but I don't feel like I need a whole lot of coverage. Like, I probably do need more coverage than like I think I do, but the only like problem with my skin is that my cheeks are like red all the time. And so what I do is I just take the foundation, and since it is so lightweight, it's like buildable, and so I just take it, and where I need it, I'll just put just a little bit over where I need it and just like buff that in. And it's super layerable. Like if you needed another layer, like you totally could do another layer and it would be fine. But okay, next what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer and just put that underneath my eyes. And I have actually found that this concealer, even though it's the lightest shade that they make, it's still just a little bit too dark for me, because even though it's summer, I'm still a ghost. So I take white concealer. This is by AOA Studio. It's $1 on Shop Miss A. And I just put a little bit of white in with my regular, just in the inner corners. And that helps out so much. And it looks a little crazy before I blend it in. But once I get it all blended, it looks good. So, but it just brightens the inner corner of my under eye, and it is just, it's so good. And recently, like, my under eyes are super dark purple all the time, but I just forgot to do this because where I'm doing a video, I sometimes rush myself that way that I can get it all like done. But I have been using this pink lipstick underneath my eyes as a color corrector because I have got super purple under eyes, and they are just relentless. Like, they are purple no matter how much sleep I get, no matter, like, if I'm taking my allergy medicine, no matter what, they're gonna be purple. So I use that pink lipstick underneath my eyes, and it helps to counteract dark purple under there, and it is just amazing. And what I'm doing right now is I am baking my under eyes and my nose with the Rimmel Stay Matte loose powder, and this stuff is really good too. This is just my second time using it, but the other time that I used it, I really liked it. It lasted forever, and it's really good powder. So while that is baking, I'm going to do my eyebrows. And if you find me looking off, it's because I'm looking for the product I'm using next. I'm sorry if that's really annoying. But so for brows, I'm using the e.l.f. brow pencil, and I'm probably gonna have to do these off camera because I have to get super close to a mirror. So I'm gonna go do my brows, and I will be right back. So brows are on, and they're sisters. They're not twins, but is anyone's brows ever twins, really? So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to dust away the bake, and I'm going to use the CoverGirl Advanced Radiance Powder with a flat top kabuki brush. And I just like to go in, I dust off my under eye powder, and then I just kind of like stipple this. I really like to press it into my skin, and just because that really sets my foundation. So okay, while I'm doing this, I have a joke for y'all. So I have a horse. I got a horse, and I named it Mayo. And guess what Mayo does? Mayo neighs. Ha ha ha. I saw that on Facebook the other day, and everyone that I have told that joke to has thought it was hilarious. So, or they could have just been faking it just to spare my feelings, but they thought it was funny. I thought it was funny whenever I first read it. So, there's your joke for the day. But for the under eye, so what you can do with this look, it's a very versatile. You can leave it without the eyeliner, you can do black eyeliner, you can do whatever. For the lower lash line, I'm just going to take this like crease color that we use, the transition color, and I'm just going to put that on my lower lash line just to define it a little bit more. And what I did for some of my senior pictures was, instead of doing like the blue eyeliner on top, what I did was I didn't do any eyeliner on top, and I took this Avon green, it's emerald, it's called Emerald Glimmer Sticks is what it's called. It's an eyeliner, and I just put that on like my lower lash line, and I smoked it out really good. Oh, it looks so pretty. And here, if you're wondering, here is what that color looks like. So that was underneath instead of the blue on top. Oh, it was so pretty. But you could do any color eyeliner, or you could just not do any eyeliner at all. It's a very just versatile, simple brown smoky eye, and I love it so much. I wear it like every day now with all different colors of eyeliner and everything. So it lets you show your creativity, and it's really good. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to bronze up the face using my Ulta matte bronzer in the shade Cool. And I'm taking this Wet n Wild just angled brush and dipping into that. And I learned a new trick with bronzer, and I learned it from Nikki Tutorials on one of her videos. And you just like take it and you just like stipple it, like just push it into the skin, and it doesn't like mess with the foundation underneath, but it still like gets blended in. And whenever I saw her doing this on a video the other day, I was just like, I have to try that. And I really like the way that it makes my bronzer look, because it doesn't mess with my foundation, and it doesn't make my foundation look splotchy and weird. So, which on the forehead, I don't really have to worry about that as much, because my forehead kind of looks the same, like with or without foundation. So I do a little bit of both up on my forehead. And then for my nose, I just take that same brush with the bronzer and go down the sides of my nose just to make it look a little bit less ghostly and just like a little bit less big. And I take my powder brush that I was using earlier and I go back over it to help it a little bit, because I'm not the best at nose contouring, but it'll be okay. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to wear blush today. Everyone's going to be shocked, I know. I don't even know if they make this blush anymore. Sorry if they don't and you like it, because I have had this blush probably since freshman year. I'm a senior now, so I've had it for a long time. It's the Wet n Wild Mellow Wine Blush, and they probably still have this. I feel like they still have this. It's just probably like in better packaging now. But I'm just going to take a big like fluffy brush and just a little bit of this, because it's super pigmented. And I'm just going to put that on the apples of my cheeks. So, see, like, it's pretty. I'm just not a blush wearer. Never really have been a blush wearer. Next, what we're going to do is highlighter, my favorite part of makeup. Y'all know this. And I'm going to be using the Sofx palette by Make Revolution, because what else would I be using for my highlighter? It's got every color that you could ever dream of in here. And I could use a different color than I normally use, but I just think that the gold looks so good with this look. But I think that's the only shade that I've ever used on this channel. So I think that just for you guys, I'm going to go with the pink today, because I don't think I've ever showed y'all what that looks like, and it's so pretty. Y'all, this pink highlighter, the purple highlighter is really pretty too if you're going for that kind of look, but purple's not like very wearable every day. But just look at that highlighter. Highlighter does it. Woohoo. But this highlighter is amazing. And then I take that too and I just put it in my inner corners. Can't really see my inner corners on that side because of my nose, but you know, it's fine. And a little bit on my Cupid's bow. Okay, so face makeup is on, and I still cannot get over that highlight. Like, could you really need anything else in a highlighter other than that? Not really. Alright, so all that's left is lashes and lips. So I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara. And I'm just going to coat my lashes really good. And I'm just going to use my phone camera, like the screen on my phone, to do this. Oh, and I got it on the inside of my eye. Oh well. Maybe I should get a mirror. So, we're going to get a mirror. I'm going to get a little closer. because that didn't work out for me trying to do it far away. And I've learned a trick with mascara. If you get it on your face anywhere where it's not supposed to be, sorry, it's hard to talk and do mascara at the same time. But you just like let it dry. Don't try to get it off right away because that always smears it. It makes it go everywhere. And man, I'm just killing the game. Got it in a 3rd place. But don't touch it. Wait until you're like done with your makeup, and then you can just take a Q-tip and just wipe it off because it's already dry, and then you're good to go. And it doesn't even leave like a black spot. But don't rub too hard though, because it will rub off your foundation underneath if you're not careful. So I'm going to let those little mascara dots dry while I do my lips. For lips, let me find it. I just had it. Oh, there it is. Sitting right in front of my face. So I'm going to be using the Too Faced lipstick in the shade Sure Thing. Let me just show you this lipstick, y'all. So I've used it a few times. First of all, packaging, A+ for me. Like, it's so cute. It's gorgeous packaging. Let me just get it to focus. Yes. And then you open it up. Let me just show you this lipstick, y'all. So it did say Too Faced, right? Let me turn it around. It did say Too Faced right there, and it was gorgeous, but I used it, and so the Too Faced kind of wore off. But it's got peaches just like imprinted into it, and it smells like peaches. Now, if y'all don't like a fake peach smell or taste, I would not suggest this lipstick to y'all, because you can taste it the whole time that you wear it pretty much. So I wouldn't suggest it, like, if you don't like that kind of thing, but it doesn't bother me, so I'm good with it. But I found this at TJ Maxx for like $7. Like, can we beat that, really? So I put this on, and this has been my new favorite lip combo that I'm about to show you. So I do this first, and it's just a little bit too matte for me. Like, yes, I could wear it just on its own, but it's a little bit too matte for me and a little bit too light. So I take the Essence Shine 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 lip gloss in the shade Happiness in a Bottle. This is like $3 at Ulta, and I just take the littlest bit of this, and I just put that on over top, which even what I have on is a little bit. Okay, there we go. And it is just the prettiest lipstick I've ever, it's just so pretty. Okay, now I'm going to remove the mascara, maybe. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys the finished look. So here are the eyes and the face products. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more videos like this, and give me a comment down below telling me suggestions on new video ideas. It can be a challenge, it can be whatever. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!